What's up? This is Authentic Sports Talk, and we are back up in this thing. Please forgive the audio quality. I couldn't find my microphones, but that's no excuse, right? We gotta make a video. So, yeah, Authentic Sports Talk, we are back, and we're here to do another episode. But before we start, if you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a like, leave a comment, because why the fuck not, right? Anyways, today's video is going to be a really quick video on first of all, it's going to be about why the Jacksonville Jaguars can make an upset. It's going to be very quick, very brief, why I believe they will, and also my NFL playoff prediction, my bracket, who I believe will win the Super Bowl. And let's get to it.
The CE Network presents Authentic Sports Talk with Anthony Munoz, the greatest sports talk show known to mankind.
First of all, we're going to start from the AFC. No, wait, fucking up. Actually, I need to make my case for why the Jacksonville Jaguars actually can make a run in these playoffs. First of all, they are not just a team that got into the wild card. They're their third seed. They had a good season. They played against a lot of good teams and they beat them. And the reason for this is because of their defense. Now, their defense is really rare. They have an elite pass rush and a good secondary, and they have good corners. And their pass rush reminds me of the New York Giants pass rush. And this is very key because I don't know how many of you guys remember back in 2007, I believe, 2008, the New York Giants squeezed into the wild card with their defense and a mediocre play from Eli Manning. And that's what this Jaguar team reminds me of. But the difference between that team and this team is I believe this team is actually better than that Giants team. And the reason for that is because they have a better run game. They have overall a better defense. And they're just better. They're younger. They're a younger team. They're faster. And with that, a pass rush can disrupt the best teams. We've seen them blow out. Who did they blow out? Did they blow out the Falcons? I believe it was the Falcons. But the reason why I believe they can make an upset is because the two best teams in the AFC, their weakness is when you pass rush them. For example, when Tom Brady, the teams that pass rush him the best, not necessarily put pressure on him, but actually put him on the ground, those are the teams that most likely will always beat the Patriots. And this Jacksonville Jaguars team has that. They have a really good pass rush. They're really young. They're really fast. And they have secondary. That's very key. And if shit, I'm getting brain freeze. But if Blake Bortles plays good, he doesn't have to play great. All he has to do is play good. They can make a run. But if he plays great, that's the reason I think they have a really good chance of beating. They have a chance of actually doing some noise in this playoffs, because if we look over here at this ESPN.com, it's a playoff preview guide for all the passable matchups. So they have a 3% chance to win the Super Bowl, but I think that's bullshit because of what I just explained to you guys. So they have the number one defensive team in the NFL. Their offense is mediocre, in the middle of the NFL. Their special teams is nothing great. But, I mean, fuck. They have an 83%, 82% chance to make the divisional round, 26% chance to make the AFC title game, and a 9% chance to make the Super Bowl, and a 3.7% chance to win it all. So those are the numbers from ESPN, but I think Jacksonville Jaguars are way better than this. So that's my sense of why the Jacksonville Jaguars can upset, because first of all, their first matchup is the Bills. I don't think the Bills will. The Bills got in there by luck. Like, a lot of shit had to happen for the Bills to be in the playoffs, and they just got lucky. So the Jacksonville Jaguars has a very easy wild card game, and they're playing the Steelers. Well, anyways, let's put that to the side right now, because I want to talk about these NFL, my bracket. Let's talk about my bracket. So right now, we're going to start off over here with the Titans and the Chiefs. So the Titans, they have a really good young squad, but this is a tough game for me, because I really do feel like the Titans can win, but Alex Smith has been playing the best football of his career, and he's the number one quarterback in 30 plus yards and further. And Alex Smith is known, his biggest flaw is he's a dink and dunker. He doesn't really throw the ball out far. Sorry, but with Tyreek, what's his name? Tyreek Hill. Oh man, that cheetah. Oh man. I just think just because of him, I gotta say the Chiefs advance and they beat the Titans. So we have in the divisional round, the Patriots are going to play them. But let's go on to the other wild card game, the Jacksonville Jaguars against the Bills. This one's really easy. Like I said, the Buffalo Bills got in here by luck, and they'll be out in the first round. No surprise there. All right, let's go to the NFC. The Atlanta Falcons against the Los Angeles Rams. Now, this is a really hard one for me, because the Los Angeles Rams, they have a really explosive offense. They can beat you in the run, they can beat you in the pass, and they can put up numbers on you. They put up a lot of numbers this year, but they are at home as well, and they're playing the Falcons. The Falcon team who, I don't know, I can't really trust Matt Ryan. I never have trusted him. But given the fact that they lost the last Super Bowl and they're hungry, I feel like this Falcons team is hungry to make some noise. And they made it to the playoffs. That's all they need. All they need to do now is just keep winning. And I think they're going to win January 6th. So we got the Falcons advancing. And the next wild card game, we have the Carolina Panthers versus the New Orleans Saints. Now, this one is also hard because we have two good quarterbacks in Cam Newton and Drew Brees. But I don't trust the Panthers. Cam Newton gets too cocky. I don't think, man, I just don't trust him. He's not mature enough for me. And with that being said, I trust the more experienced quarterback, and I'm going with the Saints and Drew Brees to advance. So now we have the divisional set. Now let's go over to the AFC side. Now this one, the Chiefs did beat the Patriots in the season opener, and that was surprising to me because I'm a Patriots fan. And since Bill Belichick is going to have so much time to prepare for this team, and they're going to be so prepped, I think this is going to be easy for me, and I'm going to say the Patriots advance. Now let's go on to the next one. the other AFC game, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now this one is easy for me because have you seen my title of this video? I believe in the Jacksonville Jaguars. And to be honest, I think this is Ben Roethlisberger's probably his last year playing. And I don't really know the health of Antonio Brown. And with just that alone, I mean, I don't see the Steelers doing anything. I see the Jacksonville Jaguars advancing. And the Jaguars versus the Patriots in the AFC Championship game, that's what I see. And, I mean, it's sad because, I mean, the Steelers are cool. I like the uniform. I like the team. I like the coach. But, I mean, let's be honest. Their defense has been the same. They haven't changed their defense, and it hasn't worked for them. They're always losing to inconsistent teams, and I believe it's because of their defense. And the Patriots always beat the Steelers because their defense is so predictable. Tom Brady never struggles with their defense. It's because they're always playing zone. The Steelers don't adapt to what's happening in the NFL, I believe. But they just have a lot of superstars and a lot of power that they can overcome their same. They remind me of the Packers. The Packers, they don't do anything special. They just have good players that make good plays. And that's what the Steelers are. But I think the Steelers era is coming to an end. But anyways, let's go to the NFC side where we got the Falcons and the Eagles. Now, this one is kind of hard. We got the 1 seed here, the Eagles, against the Falcons. And the only reason I'm going to make this quick, the only reason it's quick for me is because Carson Wentz is not playing. And for that reason, I got to put the Falcons in the NFC Championship game. And now we move down to the Minnesota Vikings against the Saints. Now, this one is going to be a really good game because in one hand, we have the Saints who have an explosive offense. And then on the other side, we have the best. I think their defense is more mature than the Jaguars' defense. And they're more smarter. But this matchup is going to be amazing. So with that, I got to give it up to the quarterback battle. Who am I going to pick? Drew Brees or some other guy? I don't even know his name because I don't keep up with the Vikings. So I got to put the Saints over the Vikings just for the quarterback reason. I believe Drew Brees can overcome it because he's a Hall of Famer. He is the most accurate quarterback of all time. He just came off. What is he averaging? I think he's averaging 72% on his completions. So anyways, we have the championship game set. Let's stay in the NFC side because I don't want to go to the AFC right now. So we have Drew Brees versus Matt Ryan. Now let me make this simple for you guys. I don't trust Matt Ryan. So we got the Saints in the Super Bowl. Just for that reason alone. So we have the Saints against none other than, of course, the Patriots. I think the Patriots could overcome that defense, and go to the Super Bowl. And yes, win the Super Bowl. The Patriots are the Super Bowl champions. Psych, I'm just kidding. This has been really hard for me. I don't know how many of you have heard the news of Tom Brady and Alex Guerrero and all these allegations of Tom Brady being the reason that Jimmy Garoppolo got traded. But that's for another video. But let's keep it short. I just believe there's too much tension in New England that I think there's just too much tension. Plus, you combine that with Tom Brady's weakness, which is a really good pass rush. And I don't see the Patriots overcoming this. I really don't. I think Blake Bortles has a good game against the Patriots, and I think we have the Jaguars and the Saints in the Super Bowl. And who do I got winning the Super Bowl? Drew Brees or Blake Bortles? That's the question. And I'm gonna go with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's who I have winning the Super Bowl. Yes, you heard it here first. I have the Jacksonville Jaguars winning the Super Bowl 52. And I really do think this could happen just because of the defense. Now, keep in mind, if there's any significant injuries to any team, then this whole bracket doesn't mean shit. Because injury to any team can fuck up this whole bracket, you get me? But this who I got going on here. And yeah, I mean, that's all I got for you guys. Like I said, it's a quick video of my NFL playoff predictions. So I hope you guys enjoy watching these playoffs. I think it's going to be a really good playoffs. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff going on, interesting teams. It's going to be a good playoffs. So watch the playoffs. I'm going to be watching them. Follow me on Instagram. That's Authentic Sports Talk. I have 2,000 followers on there. So thank you guys for following me. And what else do I got to tell you guys? This YouTube thing is not easy, man. It's easy to grow on Instagram, but YouTube, I only got like 29 subs. So share this video, send it to your friends, tell them to follow me, subscribe, because there's a lot of cool stuff going on. There's a lot of cool things that I'm gonna do. So follow me, leave a comment, tell me who you guys think is gonna win. Like I would like to see who you guys think is gonna win the Super Bowl. I mean, there's a lot of good teams out there, like the Vikings, the Saints, the Patriots, the Steelers. I mean, there's a lot of good teams out there. So tell me what you guys think. Who you guys think is gonna win it? Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys think the Jacksonville Jaguars can actually win the Super Bowl this year? I mean, they're young. Do you guys think they could actually do it? I think they can. I think it's possible. But tell me what you guys think, and I'm gonna make another video right now. So I'm gonna talk about this Tom Brady stuff. So see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.